Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Tuesday. How's everybody doing today? Today I'm doing a members reading for all the members. So collective members reading. So if you've donated 1111, you're a member, and I have a few members that donated. So we'll do it on those signs and towards those members. The reading that we're doing today, and the members that I have is a female Aquarius. I have a female Scorpio member. I also have a male Gemini member. So these are people that have donated to my channel. So I may have donated. If I missed them last month, then they get their message or they get their reading this month. So if you've donated in the last 2 months, because like last month I didn't really do much for the members, I don't think. And I think, so last month, so some of them are from last month, some of them are from this month. So if you're part of the memberships, you're going to get some message, or if you're dealing with someone that is a member, All right, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Everybody's going to get something out of it. Whether you're a member or not, you'll get some kind of advice or messages from this reading. So take what resonates, always leave the rest behind. All right, don't make something yours if it doesn't already feel like it's yours. Okay, so that's how we can sometimes mislead ourselves. Okay, so today's reading, I'm going to do it with the Angels of Abundance. We're going to pull a couple cards from that. I'm also going to do my reading today with this deck. I haven't used this deck in a while, but this is the fairy tale deck. You know what I mean? The fairy tale that has all the fairy tales, like Beauty and the Beast and Aladdin and stuff like that. It has all the folklore and stuff like that in it. So I like doing the reading with this deck. I haven't had it out in a while. It's a used deck already. I've used it quite a bit, but I put it back in the box. A lot of my cards, I put them back in the box if I had the box, if they had a nice box. So it comes with a nice book too. So, and then we have our archangels. So this is here as a tarot deck, but it's also the fairy tale tarot deck. So it's pretty beautiful. Hey, Will, nice to see you here. So we're going to do a collective membership reading, and the angels we'll just do the angels here right now. The angels, okay, so something about indigo and crystal children and prioritizing something here, and also relationship harmony, and leadership. So we have relationship harmony, leadership, and clear audience. So that is like chakra clearing. Okay, so take back your power, your God-given power and intentions to manifest blessings in your life. Archangel Raziel. All right, so we also have Archangel Raziel. I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate. I'm helping you with your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. And we have relationship harmony. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts will be resolved. Have compassion. Archangel Zadkiel. And indigo and crystal children. Your material needs are provided. Archangel Metatron. Metatron is the material angel, right? So as you follow your guidance of what your life is telling you to do, to prioritize, you're doing that. So yes, so you have a bond with children in particular. You can help children who are sensitive. So prioritize according to that, okay? Collective, so prioritize Archangel Metatron. Focus on your higher priorities, and I will help you get organized and motivated, okay? So take leadership when you're feeling these things. In the moon energy, people feel a lot of things, and a lot of us will feel those things that indigo and crystal children feel all the time, okay? So it's important to pay attention on the moon cycles, how we feel, because what is the moon trying to tell us, right, by our feelings? And whatever it's trying to tell us about our feelings, the connection that we have to our feelings at that time, because they are at the surface, our feelings, they're at the top, right? So if you can feel what you're feeling at the moon, so think about children or people that are always that way, that are always feeling sensitive like that. So that is why you need to take leadership. Archangel Gabriel is talking about how to change that, right? So here we have Archangel Gabriel. It says, it's time for you to assume your leadership and lovingly guide others, right? So trust your journey. Okay, so what you're feeling on the moon energy, these sensitive people feel all the time, okay? 7 of coins. There's a lot of passion between two people here as well. That's a card that just kind of fell over here. Somebody wanting to take a leap of faith. What's another card that stayed behind? Somebody that loves you, okay? Somebody that has unconditional love for you. So yeah, somebody feels invested in you. Hey, Aussie, good morning. The color suits you. Thank you. Thank you. It's the yellowish green. All right, so we're going to shuffle these cards, and we have the King of Wands. Ooh. So some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, masculine, if you're the feminine in this reading. So there's a Scorpio and an Aquarius feminine in this reading, and also a male Gemini. All right, so these are people that have donated. So I am doing the reading according to the people that have donated finances, so that they can get more out of it. Like the people that are members, you can get more information than everybody else, because selfishness, people that are selfish don't deserve it, right? I'm just kidding. But no, but anyways, let's get started. So we're going to start with the Angels of Abundance for the collective. All right, what is coming in for you that is abundant? What is happening in your life that is very abundant? What is happening in your life that is abundant for the collective? Ooh, this is beautiful, guys. Okay, so obstacles are being lifted, okay? So obstacles that were in your way before, you could be, this is a card of the swords, which is the Aquarius energy that I'm reading for, or the Gemini energy that I'm reading for. So that says that obstacles are being lifted, okay? So we're going to have to put our glasses on to read these messages, because I want to make sure that I'm reading them clearly. Whoa, my glasses are so filthy. Filthy, filthy, filthy. You should get monetized while I'm trying. Everybody watch my videos, guys. Make sure you subscribe and watch my playlist. Go to my channel and then hit playlist. And when you see the playlist, you can choose what playlist you want to watch, and then just play it while you're cleaning, while you're doing your housework, whatever. It's going to motivate you. Because I watch readings when I do cleaning and stuff. I watch readings, I watch documentaries, I watch information that I'm learning while I'm cleaning. You know what I mean? So I don't expect people to sit there by their computer and watch me. You know what I mean? It's more about the information. It's not about what I look like as well. So focus on what I'm saying, not what I look like. All right. All right, so we have all your good personal work and your positive energy shift has overcome previous obstacles and blockages are being lifted away. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered, stay grounded, stay centered in your energy, good energy. Stay centered in gratitude. Be grateful for any good things that happen to you. I'm grateful for God blessing me yesterday with that reading. It was out of nowhere. I got this thought that, somebody had asked me for a reading for a while back. And the situation was about how to pay for the reading, right? She always does, e-transfer. And I don't do that for very many people. And I was kind of an energy where I wasn't really trusting any of that because of my technology at the time that she had asked for the reading. And so I sent her a message and asked her if she still wanted that reading. And, I needed some help. And so God led me to her, and she really wanted that reading and really needed that reading. But she thought I couldn't do it because of the way the pay thing, right? But it worked out. Everything worked out. So, stay centered in gratitude. When you don't have everything you need, just ask God, and then stay good in good energy. Don't let your mind go to negative thoughts, because it's very easy to happen. Sometimes when things don't happen for us right away, or if we need something or whatever in our life, we feel less than, right? Like, our confidence is being affected when that happens. And so stay strong in that positive mindset, because that's going to overcome those things, right? So that's kind of what this is talking about. So you will experience progress moving forward with your project. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. And that's why I always say to somebody, I always want to give back. If somebody does something for me, I would like to give them back, however I can. Can't help a lot of people financially right now. But once I get there, I will, you know what I mean? But I'm not in that stage of my life with what I'm doing yet. But when I do, I will be blessing people with my financial abundance too. But right now, I can only bless you with my knowledge and wisdom that comes to me when I'm reading for you. So, take what resonates, leave the rest behind, everybody. So your abundance is going to keep flowing as long as you stay a positive mindset. And you have learned a lot. And so you're visualizing abundance in all form, right? So that's when abundance starts coming in. Visualizing abundance in all forms. God gave you such a great spiritual power that everything that you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold steady in vision of what is beautiful and healthful, positive, and fills with blessings, and that is what you're going to experience. Take divinely guided action changes. So if you're feeling guided or to change something in your life, then do that within your own power. Okay? Don't let nobody take your power. Or if it doesn't sound like it's something good for you, then don't do it. But if you feel it, do it. Right? So take divinely guided change. All positive changes and success ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance. New territories as you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appreciates for you. You make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Oh, the choo-choo train. Choo-choo. Choo-choo train. I have the train on my other channel. I have a video of the train. I've been very close to that train, like watching it go by, hiding in the bushes. When I used to go walking on the tracks towards just going into nature. So it's saying, let go of guilt. Okay. Let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine bright, it inspires others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done wrong or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from your past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. And then the bottom of the deck, we have positive faith and optimism. Thank you. So you open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities. With your positive expectations and energy, do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with your path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep on going. All right, let's get into the tarot. Somebody could be moving calmer waters here. Four of Swords, you may have felt like trapped, may have felt like you couldn't speak for a long time, like your throat chakra may have been affected. So if you need some throat chakra clearing, go watch my throat chakra reading. Oh, wait, I didn't do the throat chakra reading yet. Did I? No, I didn't. I've only done the root chakra and the sacral chakra and the solar plex chakra. So those are good chakra readings to start off with in my channel. So those are general, just to clear chakras, and it doesn't matter who you are. When you're doing the chakra readings, it doesn't matter who you are. If the chakra is something that you need to heal, then that's going to come up, right? And then you're going to feel it. Hey, girl. Hey, my girl, Waffles. You know what? My girl, Waffles, like I've gotten to know you a little bit now, and if you want to become a moderator and you feel like you want to be here a lot, then let me know and I will make you a moderator, because you've already, I've known you for a while, and I've watched your videos. I see you in other people's chats, and those are good content creators where I see you. So if you want to be a moderator, you get to be blue today if you want, and you can start being blue. All right, so let me know. All right, let's see. What is this talking about? What are the obstacles that have been lifted for you? What are the obstacles that have been lifted for you? What are the obstacles that have been lifted for you? Sure, Anna, I get over here when I can. Yes, I know you've been coming up a lot more, and I appreciate that. I just noticed these things, right? So I'll make you moderator. I just want positive energy here, and I know you have positive energy too. So, you know what I mean? So the Three of Swords, you've overcome a lot of heartbreaks too, is what I'm seeing. And Three of Coins. And, because you overcame these heartbreaks and people trying to take from you, people trying to get away with something, or they saw you happy and they wanted to come and take it away. There could have been two guys or whatever. They could have just seen you as something that they could take from you, whatever. You may have worked with them. But that's what you've overcome. These toxic people like that are when you're happy, they're hating on you. You know what I mean? This is what you've overcome. When you're happy, there was a couple people that may have been hating on you. So, all your good personal work and your positive energy shift has overcome previous obstacles and blockages. These are the blockages and obstacles that you have overcome, because these are people that you may have tried to work with and they just try to take from you, right? So now you are the Queen of Coins. You know what I mean? You got there by yourself without their help, right? So you got there without their help. So you could be the air sign that I'm talking about here. You could be the Gemini or the Aquarius that I'm talking about here. I'm reading for a male Gemini and a female Aquarius, and also a Scorpio. I want to sleep, but no. I woke up early too today. I don't know what it is, but there's that eclipse. That last eclipse is something that's not going to happen for another 20 years or something, okay? That's the eclipse that is about to come, or that just happened. I can't remember. But, we have to use this energy that we're feeling to really create what we really want. This is the time. So this is the time. It's not time to sleep right now. And that's why I think we're waking up. Earlier than we normally would have, right? So I think that's what it is. So you've overcome this. You have learned to be nurturing, a homebody maybe. You could be just working, doing everything authentically. I went to bed early, but it is early bird gets the worm. That's right. Early bird gets the worm. So visualizing abundance in all form. What have you been doing visualizing the abundance in all form? Aquarius, Scorpio, and Gemini. So You know, when someone comes to you with wisdom, you know, emotional wisdom, that's where you see your abundance. Like you see the abundance in all forms. You don't just see it financially. You see it with wisdom too, emotional wisdom. So you see abundance happening in all forms, even emotions. Like you see people growing, emotionally growing, coming out of like, you know, that stagnant uh, King of Wands, King of Cups, I mean. So the King of Cups has a lot of emotional wisdom. So you have such a great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes a reality. Hold steady in your vision of what is beautiful and healthy for you, and positive, and fills you with blessings. And that is what you're going to experience. So now you see somebody growing here emotionally and getting that wisdom. And that could have been one of these dudes, right? Like it could have been one of these dudes. They may have learned, right? They may have wanted to work with you in the past. Could be a water sign, Scorpio, or Pisces, or Cancer. So who's this Knight of Cups? Or is it King of Cups? A King of Cups. No, it's a Knight of Cups. Okay, the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this person could be younger than you as well, but they have learned some wise emotions. Who's this? What have they learned? All right, let's see what they have learned. We finish daylight savings on the 6th of April. Okay, that's when this is the time period. And it's also about expansion time, you know, Jupiter energy, especially with Geminis or anybody that has Gemini in their chart. Where you have Gemini in your chart, that's where you're going to be expanding in your life. So there's a lot of different areas that you could have Gemini in your chart. There's 12 different areas that you can have Gemini in your chart. So save 7 of Cups. So 7 of Cups is like the dreamer. You know what I mean? The dreamer. So that to me it sounds like a little bit like Pisces or Scorpio energy. So like this could be someone that is a dreamer. They could have been just really looking at all of their options and all of the things that how they felt, how every option made them feel, right? And so they have learned to really empower themselves. Okay. So by looking at all of their options or looking at all of their emotions and how they felt, they've learned a lot of wisdom about their emotions, and they know that even when they go through emotions, they're not going to drown. So like, see that horse, like, you know, even if when you're going through emotions, your ego, I mean, not your ego, but your spirit here, you know, your ego, not your ego, your higher spirit is like really helping you to say that you are safe emotionally. And this is what's helping you to stay in your power, your emperor energy for those masculines here. So why is the 7 of Swords here with the emperor? With the emperor? So when you were doing this, you may have held back your energy from people, right? So you have just really, you know, kept a lot of the wisdom to yourself too. As you were learning, see that your wisdom was protected. If you didn't have enough financially or pentacles, whatever, while you were looking out there, see what was out there, what would make you feel good, and you didn't have a lot of money maybe, or a lot of confidence, your ego, not your ego was protecting you. You know, your spirit was protecting you until you were like the emperor, right? Until you found out what you needed to know, until you found your truth, okay? Until you found out what that is that you were looking for, right? So you were looking for emotionally wise and a mature person, and you were holding back your energy until you found that person, and that's the truth. King of Pentacles, someone that was grounded, stable, like a turtle with the tree on it, you know what I mean? Like the Native Americans, they believe that, you know, the earth is the turtle, right? Earth is the turtle and we live in on it, right? On its shell. So your tree is rooted and grounded. And it could be an evergreen tree too. They stay green forever, right? So you're finding out a lot. Maybe, okay, so evergreen trees, pine trees, you can have pine tree tea. So if you drink pine tree tea, it's going to open up your crown chakra too. So that's what I hear. I've never tasted pine tree tea, but I am going to try it one day. And maybe I'll make a video about it and show you guys when I make that. I'll probably be on the other channel as well. So now you can walk towards your happiness. Now you know what you want. Now you can walk towards your happiness. All right. So we're going to find out what you're doing to take divinely guided action. Hey, Just Cullen. Hey, Fry. I am so glad you guys are all here. You know, and it's a very familiar energy when all the people that I've gotten to know lately, they come in here, and it makes me feel more connected to you. Makes me feel more energy towards you, positive energy and stuff too. So for a lot of you, you know, you've gone through a lot of burdens, right? So 9 of Wands and 10 of Wands. You know, you've had worried a lot, and that's why you couldn't make a decision, right? You may have been able to not make a decision here on what you were divinely guided towards here. I literally popped these on. Pop those on, please. Shirt, pants, and shirt, pants, and shoes. 8 of Wands. Okay, so as you take divinely guided action, right? Divinely guided action. Let's read that one again. All positive changes and successful venture involve a degree of risk. You may be ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories as you leave behind that is what is comfortable and familiar, but has no longer has appreciation for you. Okay, so you may have outgrown something, and you have to go through these hard times to get there, right? To really speak about what you've gone through, right? Like, this is burdens. This is like you couldn't make a decision because of deeply rooted pain, you know, deeply rooted spiritual pain. And now you are being guided to really have faith and to make things happen for you. Okay. So the 8 of Wands makes things happen really quickly. Now that you've got the information and you're being guided to take action, take those action and have faith. Have faith. Be the fool right now. Be the fool and just trust in the divine. And have the strength. Have the inner strength, right? So how strong we are inside of our little heart, our little light of ours, that's the strength. That's the strength that's going to get us there, right? So let go of guilt, because we all have to go through like these hard burdens to see faith, right? To see when faith is being there for us, when God's being there for us, right? So let go and let go of guilt. Let go of any guilt, because these were experiences you were having. So when you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God gave you that unconditionally. Trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn to grow from your past mistakes instead of betraying yourself for them. Okay? So how can you grow from your mistakes that you and things that you are having a hard time forgiving yourself for? How can you let go of this guilt of things that you may have done or not done? Letting go of guilt, how can you do it? Is by really nurturing yourself, by knowing you did nothing wrong. So once you are, once you meditate, do your own meditation and quiet time and all that, you realize you never did anything wrong. You were just learning lessons. And once you knew something was wrong, you didn't do it anymore, right? So that's how you can let go of guilt, is by really nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, making yourself feel your body, mind, and spirit feel good, right? The moon here. The truth is that somebody has a lot of feelings for you, and that is the truth. Okay, so it could be a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine, but this is someone that has a lot of passion for you, has unconditional love for you. This could be new love for some of you, but that's the truth. That's the truth, is that when you start taking care of yourself and you let go of these energies that you feel like is your fault, when you carry around these energies and you think that you did something wrong, the people that you're going to end up being with intimately, they're going to feel that too. So if they don't know how to discern that, they may feel that it's dim, right? So that is why it's important for us to really nurture our own selves, body, mind, and spirit, so that we can clearly see who loves us and what our emotions are trying to tell us. Look, we got the king and the queen of we got the queen of hearts, somebody that's very emotionally grounded, and we have the king of fire that is saying, let's go, and takes leadership and makes things happen. And you know, for some of you, this is the things that you have suffered. Somebody may have left you out in the past, betrayed you in the past, but now they can't betray you anymore. They can't give you the Seven of Swords, you know, try to take from you. Hey, illiterate. Illiterate can't speak English, so just leave him alone. And he can say that, you know. I mean, people can express themselves here, girl. All right, so don't delete things when people express themselves. Okay, this is a place to express yourself, so you can express yourself when it's with yourself. Okay, what you're feeling. All right. Illiterate was just expressing what he was feeling, and that's fine. Okay, this is not a church. We're not in church here. All right. So just so you know, Waffles, he's not saying it to you. If he's not saying it to anybody in chat, he's just saying it himself. Oh, well, you know, we are in an adult channel here. We're not playing with Lego and stuff here. Anyways, we're adults here, mature adults. And if there's any children in the chat, they don't need to be here. All right. So I am an adult channel. I am a sword. I tell the truth. Okay. Whatever it is. So anyways, so let people express their feelings. Okay. We you know, I haven't had any sexual feelings for a long time. So to hear somebody who has sexual feelings is good. You know what I mean? All right. Let's see. What is going to happen fast here for the collective? So your positive faith and optimism is going to get you there, okay? So let's see what this is. What is you open the doors to positive experiences and opportunities. With your positive experiences and energy, do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with your path that you're on. Keep on going and keep your faith and keep on going. Yes, I cannot wait. Some morning glories too. Yes. It's okay, Will. And I'm not, you know, Waffles. No, I'm not mad at you or anything. Okay, you didn't know. You're just become a moderator today. Illiterate, you know, you can express yourself. Not everybody knows who you are, and you know, doesn't speak English very well, so he just has his name as illiterate so that everybody knows, you know, not to pick on him. All right, let's see. What is the doors that you're opening up here? You're opening up the door for people to have happiness, romance, dancing, love, you know, for new starts here. You're opening the doors because with your positive faith, you open the door to new positive things, right? And the thing is that you've gone through the Ten of Swords, okay? You've gone through the betrayal. And, you know, and don't get stuck on that energy, though, is what it's showing me. You know, you may have been dealing with someone that was very, you know, you felt very close to them. You know, it's Two of Cups here. You know, you felt like two peas in a pod. Like you're just like, love you, everything love you, right? This person may have hurt you, right? For some of you, you may get stuck in that energy a little bit, right? But that's a Four of Cups. And maybe you didn't know before what you know now. So now you can stop people from betraying you like that 10 of Swords kind of thing, right? Because you are the star and you know it, all right? You know what you know, and nobody can betray you anymore. Now that you've learned your wisdom and you're the healer now, right? For some of you, you're a healer. So the star is here and you are 3 of Wands. You are climbing that ladder to success, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. You are inspiring others to climb the ladder for success of love too. So you open the doorway to positive experiences, opportunities, and with your positive experiences and energy, do not allow any negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere in your path that you're on. Keep your faith and keep on going. So if you want love, if you want your partner, keep on doing what you've been doing, because follow your faith, follow your divinely guided action. Okay. Anything else? And know that you always have a choice on what makes you feel grounded and what you're passionate about, okay? So don't leave yourself out. 8 of Swords, don't leave yourself out of happiness. Have the strength to overcome these feelings of feeling like you're not good enough and all that, all right? So even when things, you always have a choice, all right? You always have a choice. You can go left or right. So don't leave yourself out. Just because one door closes doesn't mean that another one, when one door closes, the other one opens, okay? So there will be happiness. Have faith. Have faith in yourself. Have that inner strength to overcome anything that is trying to trigger you, because you know the truth about toxic people and things that leave you out, okay? That make you feel not good enough. You know the energy now, how people talk to you, how they treat you. This is people trying to stop you. Get the fuck away from them. Any people that try to trigger you and hurt your feelings or do something to sabotage you or try to sabotage you mentally, spiritually, verbally, any of that shit. Don't walk away from those. Cast those people out. Especially if they are, people in your building. They don't mean nothing to you, okay? Listen to Spirit. Spirit will tell you where to go, okay? Page of Pentacles, where this new start is. Page of Cups, where the love is, okay? Spirit's going to show you where the love is, not where this is. Those negative people, the devil, they'll be trying to tell you that. But you are the Queen of Swords here. You know the truth. The truth will set you free, right? There is someone here that may have some regret here, not seeing that they were too miserable. They didn't see that you were the one for them, right? So that could have been the person that made you choose differently, made you choose a different stop. So there's a lot of passion between you and them. This could have also inspired around the COVID vaccine thing. So something is going to be very grounded and stable. Something is becoming very stable. How are you overcoming the devil for the cross watchers, whoever for the... You're overcoming the devil because you are empowering yourself. You're taking your power back. You're not letting the devil use your power by doing negative things in your life, by betraying your life. Yeah. So what you're doing is King of Wands, you're taking action and you're taking leadership. And, I say, what are you doing about the devil? When the devil tries to betray you, you do harder. When someone's trying to stop you, you work harder. You work harder to climb that ladder. The more swords they throw at you, the faster you climb, man. The faster you fucking get away from those motherfuckers. All right, let's see. Anything else? Yeah, you're climbing. You don't even see them. You don't even see them. Do you see that? She ain't looking back. She's walking her spiritual path, right? So she does, she or he, whatever, spiritual power here. You have if you are the masculine in this reading, you have the feminine with you, helping you in your spiritual path as well, seeing things from a different perspective, Hangman, and seeing why things had to wait, why you had to wait for things. The sun is coming here. The sun is coming out. The sun's coming out. Page of Wands. So something exciting is going to happen here. Someone's heading towards you, bring you happiness, all right? They look at you as the Empress. And This is a person that you may have had a hard time making a decision about. The Lovers in reverse, it tells me that it's a hard decision, or someone was unsure of someone being a soulmate or someone being a soul connection, or they were the one. Like, that's what I see before too. Someone didn't see that you were the one, you were their soulmate. And King of Swords, they see it truly now. Page of Wands, so they're excited to manifest here. So I want to know, and so somebody couldn't make a decision. Why is the Lovers in reverse here with the King of Swords? Why is the Lovers in reverse? The Magician. So we're turning that around. So like I said, so if you didn't see somebody who was your soulmate, you do need to see that now, because you've manifested that. And the King of Wands, you've taken, this is your creation. You created this situation. And the High Priestess and the Star, the Tower, and the Seven of Wands. Somebody is overcoming something. Somebody that left, or you may have left emotionally, like, they were just very, you left that, well, you were sick of that. You were bored of it. You were, it didn't emotionally fulfill you anymore. So you walked away. Something that seemed like, was like the same thing over and over, like just always like the same shit. Somebody didn't see how much passion there was between you, and now they want to apologize and make this offer here, emotional offer. 8 of Coins, somebody's working on their pentacles. 6 of Cups, somebody could be neighbor as well. You could be sharing with each other, giving each other gifts. This will bring us success, okay? That's what I see. So keep on working on your craft or whatever you're doing, okay? You will have followers. 4 of Wands, you will get your 4 of Wands as well. 4 of Wands is happiness, your security. Everybody deserves happiness. All right, that's what I got for everybody. So, yeah, anybody that would like a personal private reading, you can also donate to the YouTube channel, and then send me your question and I will give you a message or reading. It can be done live with me on here if you had the time to come when I do the reading, because I can't wait for people all the time. So I won't be able to wait for people all the time. So if you are there, I will send you the link and you can order the reading. You can even set the time, and then I can write down the time, and that way you can be there live with me doing the reading. I will unlist the reading and I only send you the link. If you order a reading, there will only be yours reading, and it will only be done 2 people, right? Me and you, the reader and the recipient, okay? So thank you so much for being here, guys. I will probably come back later, and I don't really have a lot to do today in my house other than maybe clean up my bedroom a little bit more, make it a little bit nicer. And I got to go eat something, and then and it's snowing outside, so me and Shelby can't really do like outside stuff right now. So I'm going to be using that energy right now to do a lot of readings today. So just keep your subscription, keep your bells on all, put your bells on all. And if you are somebody that never gets my notifications, unsubscribe and resubscribe to my channel, right? So that way it can do the reset, all right? So sometimes that needs to happen, is the reset, all right? So if you have been here for 7 years and you never get any of my notifications, then maybe you need to do a reset on your channel, all right? God bless everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Have a nice day. Thank you, Girl Waffles, and everybody, Jessica and Will and Ozzy and Illiterate. Thank you so much for being here. I got a new moderator today. She didn't know what's allowed, so yeah. As long as people can talk about sex all they want, okay? As long as it's not towards somebody in the chat or something like that, and they don't like it, you know what I mean? Unless you guys have like a friendship or whatever, that is up to you. But always keep things peaceful when it comes towards each other. But you can express your own feelings in here. That is welcomed. All right. God bless everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good day.